Hi everyone, today I am reviewing this deck which is called the Black Cat Tarot deck, and it does come with a guidebook. The guidebook is a PDF, so I think you download it. I think it's a PDF. It's where you download it and then you can save it online. So I actually really like that. It's paper friendly, I guess, in that context, like paper free, should I say. And you can always refer to it when you want to. So it can always be kept on your device whenever you want to look at it. I'll actually show you as well. So what happens is this is actually called the Black Cat Tarot, and you can buy this on the website that I'll link down below for you if anyone is interested in purchasing it. It says 2020, so I'm assuming it was designed or at least manufactured in 2020 from what I can tell here. Comes in this beautiful two-piece box, which is really wonderful. I will say this two-piece box is much better than the other ones I have actually reviewed on my channel as well, that some cards come in, because some of them are like literally so stuck together that you can't even lift the top of the lid. This one's nice because you can lift it pretty easily from what I can see here. Really nice sturdy box. And then also the detailing, I really love here how it's got this sort of brush as well, brush detailing. It's really, really pretty. This is cat themed, so I mean, if you love cats, this is a good deck, I will tell you that. So let's actually just talk about this deck. It says, this tarot was born after a meditation. I started to ask the universe for professional guidance, and I visualized a black cat. When I started drawing this deck, the colors came naturally. It seemed that I was guided with every stroke I drew. This tarot has a very strong meaning for me. I feel spiritually connected by the fact that the idea appeared in a meditation with the divine universe. Each time, the path to continue was shown to me again, and I'm very grateful that I was allowed to be a part of the project, or this project. I hope that you can also feel this spiritual connection. So it's written and illustrated by Helena Isabel Isidro de-almeida. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong in any way, shape or form. I really do apologise. But it's really nice that it has a personal touch, and we know that black cats are known to be very auspicious in many cultures. I know that it's also not auspicious in certain cultures, but I actually think that it's really cute that it's made into a theme, because actually there is a lucky element to it, and I think that it's quite interesting, especially if you're interested in cats as well. It could be very, very cute. It's a shiny box, as you can see, it reflects, and yeah, I love the brushstroke detailing. That was something I picked up, and it's so interesting how she sort of mentioned that on the back as well, with every stroke that she drew. So that's something I picked up as well, especially when I saw the box. I loved the sort of brush strokes and the detailing, and that's literally what she said. So beautiful. I believe that this deck retails for around about, I want to say €28. I'm not 100% sure on that. That's what it said on the little ticket that came in my item as well. So I will double check that for you, but I just want to show you these cards. We'll talk about the guidebook and then we'll get onto the price. So they are much more matte. I mean, the box is glossy. The cards are a little bit more matte from what I can see here. They're very, very beautiful. You get a huge amount of cards. This is a tarot deck, so I'm assuming you get 78, unless there's some additional ones that they add in there. It starts with a Fool, which is standard, of course, and it's a black cat tarot themed. It's so cute. Look at that. It's adorable. These cards are slightly bigger than your standard size of tarot, so this would be like the standard size from what you can see here. There you go, and that is what it looks like. Hold on a second. Lined up. The corners are much more rounded. It is a little bit bigger, so just keep that in mind. Still though, it's very beautiful. I love the backs of them. They're very appealing. I think they'd be very attractive in readings as well. I really think it's beautiful. It's got the gold and the black. The card quality is, I wouldn't say it's like extremely thick, but it's definitely not flimsy. It's one of those kinds of cardstocks which I think actually works really well. Sometimes the cards are too thick, sometimes the cards are too thin. This is like a nice in between. It doesn't feel sharp on the edges, which is also something I look for because I have small hands. With some of the bigger decks, when I try and shuffle them, I get paper cuts. This does not have that kind of sharp edging, and also because it is a bigger deck, that is just something I I look at because, you know, my hands are tiny and paper cuts are a very real thing. And there are some decks that are just beautifully made where you don't get paper cuts in any way, shape or form, really. And this is one of those decks, the Radiant Wise Spirit. This also seems to be a great deck for that as well. I think the one that I really struggled with, I believe, was the Golden Tarot. That one was challenging. I barely used it. This one seems really great though. So if we look at the illustrations, okay, we have got also Magician. So of course, you know, we looked at the Fool. Okay, so we've got the King of Pentacles here as well. I was kind of expecting the cat to be on the throne. I don't know why. that was what I was kind of assuming, but got the High Priestess here. And again, you do have some symbolism, of course, taken from the original tarot itself. Original tarot actually is much more historical. It's not actually technically Rider-Waite. Rider-Waite is like still a modern interpretation of tarot, traditional tarot. If you look at much more of the older decks, that's really where there is so much more information inside of the decks. But still, you know, it still resonates very, very highly. You've got the Empress here, flowers. You've got the Emperor. Okay, so I'm just going to go through these. Hierophant, the Lovers, and of course, the cat is also turned into an angel. Chariot, Justice, Hermit, that's adorable. And the thing that I love here is that on the actual cards there is foiling, so that looks really beautiful, and you also have got the name of the card written on it, so you're not just guessing as to what it is. So I actually really like this deck. It's great for beginners, especially if you're someone who doesn't really like the original tarot or you want something different. This is a fun way of getting into tarot as well, where it's not so serious, I want to say, to the context of it being very like Rider-Waite themed. This is like, you know, a really sort of fun, happy cat themed deck, which is also very unique, and I think that it would make for a beautiful gift actually as well. Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Super cute. Knight of Wands. Okay, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands with her cat. Oh yes, you know, because the Queen of Wands does have a cat right by her foot. So that is cute. Got the King. Got here the Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. Okay, so yeah, that's what I like, the fact that there's different illustrations here. It's not just what you have seen sort of on Rider-Waite, for example. It's a different take and a different illustration. I think that also makes it extremely unique, and it just goes to show that there is a real thought process. It's not just like a copied version, let's say. There's a real sense of artistic quality that's gone into this. I think that this deck is beautiful. I really do. Okay, so I'm not going to show you the rest. I feel like we got the gist of it. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, okay. I really love these cards. 10 out of 10 recommend. Oh, my scrunchie also matches. It's just meant to be, isn't it? It's meant to be. Okay, so this is what the guide looks like. All right, so I think it's a PDF. It is 86 pages long, and it goes through how the idea was born, how to work with the cards, the major and the minor arcana. Okay, so that's pretty much what we see. Also, it's nice because it is for beginners. So, for example, if you want to get this as a gift for someone who is new to tarot, or just you want to gift it to someone who loves cats or black cats, this is cute. This is really adorable. Also, as well, you know, anyone who's spiritual as well could really enjoy this. It goes through the cup symbols as well. Sorry, not the cup symbols, suit symbols. So that's great. And then I think this is a spread, how to do spreads. Then we go through the cards. So each card, I believe, has its own page. So we've got here the Fool, and then it's got strengths, opportunities, weaknesses, threats, and then it goes through all of the major arcanas. So if we scroll all the way down, actually, do you know what? My phone case also matches this deck. Again, it's meant to be, this color combination is one of my favorites, black, white, and gold. It's It's a vibe. I'm telling you, it's meant to be. This deck is meant to be. Okay, so let's go to, yeah, so as we get to the minor arcana, as you can see, there is a page for each of the cards. I think that's so nice. There are so many decks and so many guidebooks that just kind of don't really give the minor arcanas a chance to shine. They'll just write a few words about it and that's it. I like the fact that this is giving an equal amount of space to every single card, because when you do read cards, every card has its own importance. Just because it's a minor or a major arcana doesn't mean that one's more important than the other. They're all read in relation, right? And that's the thing. So I really do like that every single card here has an equal opportunity to shine, and that is really lovely. And it's also got some information at the bottom as well for the cards, so that's really great. And then as we get to the bottom, okay, so basically when you order this online, you can actually go to the link where the guidebook is. You do have to download it with a password. Now, the password is actually on the back of the back of the box. Okay, so we're just saying that. And that is how you download the guidebook. Let's have a look at the price here. I'm on the website here. It's called de-almeida. Sorry, you could just look at it right there. It's literally right there. I'll leave it in the link below. I don't want to say it wrong, and then also, because I almost did say it wrong, I don't want to say it wrong and then you end up going to the wrong address. Okay, so yes, it is 28 euros, which I have to say is a really great price for a deck that is essentially made by one person. Hand illustrated. It's not a hand illustrated deck. Obviously, it's digital, but the illustrations have been done by hand. In that context, they've been designed in that way, and they have been manufactured. And a lot of indie decks cost a lot of money. I've seen indie decks range from like 70, 80, 90, 150 euros for a deck. Okay, so when you look at the context of that and you see that this is beautiful, great cards, great quality, 28 euros, I don't know what else to say. You get my vibe, right? So I love these cards. I'm so excited to actually use them because they are beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Does that not scream elegance and beauty and a really great, well-made deck? So this I highly recommend. I actually think it's so lovely as a gift. I also feel like it's so great for readings. It's also not so intense. Like it's actually very, like, as soon as I was handling these cards, I just thought, wow, these illustrations are so cute. They're adorable. And especially for those of you that really do believe that black cats are lucky, I think that every time you draw from this, you can also feel a very good vibe from it too. So that is what we have there, and this is the review. So take care everyone, and do stay safe. Okay, bye.